What's up, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome into the stream. Thanks for being here. We are a little behind, but we wanted to get at least a little bit in here on the ALCS. Welcome in. We're joining the ALCS in the top of the third as they just went to the top of the third. So we'll bring that to you here in just a second. But thank you guys for the ones that just came over from our race. We appreciate you being here. But welcome in. If you're here, make sure you hit the like, share the stream out. We'll see what we can do. But we'll definitely be doing some more here. What are the odds that game one goes to extra innings? Oh my gosh, don't say that. Tommy, what's up? Hit that like and subscribe for some awesome baseball. And hello, CeeLo, what's up? All right, so let's go to the list here. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. My name is CeeLo. On the go at CeeLo's our YouTube channel. And let's do the at bats. Let me get that here going for you guys. Oh, I didn't do that yet. 1 second here. I got to get that going here. We're in the top of the third. Top of the third. And we got MLB Game D 3D. We'll see if we'll get a lot of people are where they are, and that's where they want to be right now. So we'll see if that works. And what is going on with all this stuff? This is not like it's supposed to be. 80. 80. 100. That's where it should be right there. Okay, so let's see. That's where that's supposed to be. And let's see where this is supposed to be. Why is everything all jacked up? Why is it like this? Never used to be like this before. I don't know why it's I think it's messed up. But Crawford, Arozarena, and Raleigh coming up to bat for your Mariners. Crawford, Arozarena top of the order, and Raleigh. And the Blue Jays are up 1-0. Well, let's see what's going on here. Do I have these things swapped? Is that what the problem is? What's going on here? Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Why is this backed up like this? This is supposed to be here. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. First pitch for Crawford. I don't like this. Outside ball. Outside ball. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're good. Here's the second pitch. That's a ground ball to short second base. He's going to throw it on over, and that is one down. One down. Crawford grounds out to Clement to Vladdy G. There's one down. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Never seen it act like this before. All right, here is Arozarena, the pitch. First pitch is a ball outside. Like all the settings are changed or something. I don't know what's going on. Like all the settings are changed. All the settings are changed. Second pitch outside. I don't know what's up with the settings here. Everything is messed up. I don't know why it's acting the way it is. One and out. One out here, and it is Arozarena up to bat. Arozarena up to bat. Third pitch is a foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. Foul ball. This why does it have like the screen capture, like the whole thing? It shouldn't be screen capture. Maybe that's the problem. That's why I had it wrong. Popped up for Arozarena to first base, Vladdy G, and that's an out. Vladdy G, that's an out. I don't like this. Why is it showing the whole? All right, there we go. All right, well, now we're good, I think. All right, up to bat. It is Cal Raleigh. He's 1 for 1. I guess he got called out at the plate. Just ask AI. That's my opinion. For sure. First pitch to Raleigh is a strike, swinging strike one. Blue Jays got this win. They're going to win. We'll see, Ricky. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Make sure you're hitting that like. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're only at 33. I think both because teams are equally solid. Inside ball. Inside ball. Side ball one. 1-1. 1-1 on a splitter. 1-1 on a splitter. Hit that likes, y'all. We're trying to get to 100 likes. 100 likes. Here's the pitch. That's a pop foul. Foul. Looks like the roof is open tonight. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Okay, that's a bit better now. Nope, that's not it either. Raleigh here, 1-2, 2 outs. 1-2, 2 outs. Joseph, Mariners will win this one. It's still early. Yes, it is. 44 likes will honor Hammer and Hank. As we are about 2 innings late, but we had a great race. Now we're back. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Did he go? He did not. It's 2-2. 2-2. 2-2. 2-2 count. 2-2. See if we can get some more folks in here. 2-2 count, 2 outs here. Tommy, I hope there's a game 7, though. We'll hopefully be doing it for you guys. And that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. I haven't got the emojis or anything, but K's in the chat.
Got him!
K's in the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. So that's it. We go to the bottom of the third. Blue Jays coming up. Dodgers going to humble them Brewers tomorrow. We'll see, Ricky. We will see. Let's see what this is. Why is it doing that? I've never had it so far down before. Never had it like that. I don't know what's going on with it. All right, strike them out. That's right. So we go to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third. Blue Jays up 1-0. I don't know who scored. Someone can let me know that as well. But we got Lucas, Guerrero, and Barger coming up. Silo's Denny's dad is sick. That's why his tears were flowing. Oh man, that's. Hopefully he gets to. Hope he's all right. I have to read about that. Definitely have to read about that. Lucas, Guerrero, and Barger coming up for your Toronto Blue Jays here in the bottom of the third. I'm happy NASCAR is over. Good to see you and hear you, Silo. Thank you, Todd. Appreciate you being here. I know we're a little late. Probably not a lot of people didn't have patience to wait on us. But thanks for hanging with us today, y'all. Bring it back. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. Everything was set up before, so I don't know why it's messed up now like the way it is. But hey, Tiff, Miss Tom, and CeeLo, Danny, what's up? We have a great group in here. If we can get some more folks in here. Springer ahead, had a home run on the first pitch. Wow, nice. Was that the leadoff Helmer? Was it the leadoff hit? Denny is the man. The lovely Miss Tom is here too. Miss Tom, hello, Miss Tom. Who won the race? Denny Hamlin, Miss Tom. I'm all excited. I'm all excited, Miss Tom. All excited. Thanks for the sub, the Merc. Appreciate that, Merc, man. Thanks for being back here. Thanks for being back, dude. All right, let's do the lineups too as well. Something is going on here. I don't know what it is. Let's see here, lineups. Everything is screwed up. I don't know what's going on here. Screwed up. All right, let's look at that. Bubba will get them next weekend. Yeah, on is our guy. There we go. I think we're all set now. I think we're all good. I've never seen it full screen like this before. Get on that Spandina bus, CS says. Whatever that means. Zap. All right, up to bat. It is Lucas, the right fielder. He's last time up walked. Last time up walked. First pitch is a strike. Strike one. Wallace is my favorite. Thank you for calling Canada. Sorry, we can't come to the phone right now. That's right. We cannot come to the phone right now. Here's Lucas. Up to bat here. He walked last time up. Not a single strikeout from Miller so far. Miller, 35 pitches, 2 innings pitched, no Ks, 1 earned run. Come on, CeeLo, get your... I know. Just give me some. Let me get in the groove here. Come on, CeeLo. Give me some little bit here. CeeLo, are you going to be live streaming the Dodgers game tomorrow? No, I'll be out of town tomorrow. I'll be out of town. I'll be back Tuesday through the rest of the week, though. Tuesday, rest of the week. CeeLo wasn't that Springer dinger. I didn't get to see it. Popped up, Lucas, to Arozarena, the left fielder, and that's one down. One down. One down to Arozarena. One down for Lucas. 1-0 is the score. All right. Fox is way behind. Up to bat now, it is Vladdy G. Vladdy G. First pitch is a strike one, 96 mile an hour sinker. Strike one to Vladdy G here in the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third for Vladdy G. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. Line foul. I'm trying to get my Ks and stuff here going. 1 second, y'all. 1 second, I'll do the Ks and the pizza, and that's probably all I'll do. At least we have Ks in the chat. CeeLo, keep it up with the stream. Dodgers watching from Philippines. Opa, thanks for being here, Opa. All right, here's the pitch. Outside ball. Outside ball. It is... Oh, that was a strike? You call strike on that? Okay, 0-2. 0-2 count here. 0-2 count for Vladdy G. They sure did. Hit that like button for us. Subscribe too as well. Here's the pitch. That's a ground ball to short. Crawford picks it up. He's going to throw it out. 2 outs. Vladdy G grounds out to Crawford. That's a 6-3. Crawford to Naylor. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. Oh, did I bring my drink? Okay, I got my drink. All right, let me do the Ks really quick here. I have those at least. The pizzas. Ks. And the pizzas. Here's Addison Barger. Barger up to bat now. Here's the pitch. That is a ground ball to first. Naylor's going to pick it up and tag him, and he's out. And that is 3. We go to the 4th. We go to the 4th. People are starting to find us now. Yes, CeeLo, that was a ball I thought too as well. Salute to CeeLo. I'm impressed with Mariners after a long game 2 days ago. They're keeping the Blue Jays in check. I know, Cuddly. And thank you again for your super chats the other day. I appreciate you, Cuddly. Thank you for that. Tommy, Patriots are looking good so far. I was surprised when they beat the Bills. Yeah, we'll see right here. But thank you guys for hanging out. 382 of us in the house. Trying to get some more likes on there. We're trying to get to 100 likes. We're almost there to 100 likes. 83. Hit that like for us. We'll do from 44s. I'm going to do the 44s too. Let me do the 44s too as well. Let me see the 44s. 44s in the chat, y'all. Let me see the 44s. Where you at? 44s. Download. Pictures. Download. Only 44s? Where's my 44s at? Images. Screenshots. 44s in the chat. Coming up is Rodriguez, Polanco, and Naylor. Rodriguez, Polanco, and Naylor coming up for your Mariners. Rodriguez, Polanco, and Naylor. And there's your lineups as well. For here we go. 355 now in here. Somebody all checked out. They're like, oh, out of here. CeeLo, keep us with the good work, man. Thank you, Ricky. Trying to get the 44s. There's a 44. That, and then we'll do a pizza. Do a frozen pizza as well for your emojis. To at least have something. I guess the pizza is, where's the pizza? All right. Thank you, Peter. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Slow burner, easy win. We'll see. Where is the... Shouldn't leave that alone. This is what I need. There we go. Rodriguez, Julio coming out. Guzman on the mound. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits for Guzman. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits for Guzman. And we're at 96 likes. We're almost to 100. Help us out with those likes. Okay. Give it a live look there. No more racing tonight. Let's see here. Here's the screenshots for the pizza. Let's see the pizza. Save for right now. We'll deal with those two for right now. All right, up to bat, it is Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 1 with a base hit, it looks like. 1 for 1 with a base hit for Julio Rodriguez. 1-0 Blue Jays on a George Springer deep shot to home run. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Matt Shaw. Miles Shaw replaces right infielder Nathan Lucas, batting second, playing right field. So Straw now replacing Lucas, and he is now in right field. CeeLo, did you know Val, that guy doesn't like criticism on his stream? He streams 3D, but shoutcasts watching TV. That's ridiculous and confusing. Good, this found your stream. Thanks so much, Opa Joe. Yeah, he watches it. He doesn't sync his up. It's hard for him to sync up. So we watch ours in time. I go off what's playing on the 3D. It is way off on the Fox. So I use Fox just to watch replays. Guzman here, but Val's a good friend of mine. We just do different ways of doing things. Did he go? Yes, he did. K's in the chat. Guzman gets his 4th K of the night. Guzman goes down. Swing. Rodriguez.
Got him! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. See if we can get some folks in here. CeeLo's been on live stream all day, a bunch of times in the past. Yeah, so this is nothing. Franchise pizza sucks. Slow burner says. Slow burner. K's in the chat. Now here is Polanco, the hero the other night. First pitch is a ball outside. Polanco with a big hero the other night. The walk-off win, that 15-inning walk-off. 4th K of the night for Guzman. 3 1/3 innings pitched. 46 Ks for Guzman. Here's the pitch. Inside ball. Inside ball. 2-0. 2-0. Help us get to those Ks. All right, so we got the K, we got the 44. That's all we really need. Let's do 44s, y'all. Let's just do every 100 likes. Or we could do every 44 likes. Every 44 likes, we honor Hammer and Hank. Let me see those 44s as we're way past. Ground ball, right field side. Polanco fouls it. It's a foul. It's 2-1. 2-1 count here to Polanco. Pulling it to the right side. Pull hitter central 44 for the real home run king. Thanks so much, guys, for coming in. You're the ones that are finding us here. Appreciate you being here, guys. 100 likes already, 106 likes. You guys are amazing. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to Vladdy G. He grabs it. He's going to take it upon himself. He says, step back. I got this. Unassisted 3 for Vladdy G. Unassisted 3 for Vladdy G. And that's 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. I'm multitasking, CeeLo. Butterfly, thank you. Bunch of mods doing double duty here. There's the 44s. Thank you guys for that. 108 likes. Keep it going. Let's see if we can get to 150 on the likes. 150 on the likes. We over 39,000 too as well. I didn't do that. 1 second. I got to do that. 1 second. I got to do that. Over here. All right. Up to bat. It is Josh Naylor, the first baseman. Josh Naylor, the first baseman. Here's the pitch. Inside, 1-0. 1-0 count to Josh Naylor. 1-0 count to Josh Naylor. Thanks for being here, y'all. 451 folks are starting to find out about us. That's awesome. YouTube's doing their job, pushing us out. Come on, YouTube, help us out. Guzman, Naylor calls time. 2-0 count. Naylor calls time. 39,000, went over 39,000. I gotta do a pie to the face for Brian because he doesn't like watching baseball, but we're gonna do a pie to the face here, and I'm gonna record it as well and send it to Brian. You're doing a fantastic job. Thank you, Lori. 446 now in the house. We're growing. 121 likes. Let's see if we can get some more folks in here. Hit that like, share the stream out. Here's the pitch, and that's a foul ball. Foul ball. Four-seam fastball. Foul. 95 on the gun. Four-seam fastball. Toronto up 1-0 on a home run by George Springer. Thank you, Gustavo, for subbing. Appreciate that, y'all. Thanks so much, guys. Here's the pitch. That's a pop fly. Varsho, the center fielder, has under it, and that's an out. That's 3. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th we go. And it is Kirk, Varsho, and Clement coming up for your Blue Jays. This, I don't like doing this every time, but we'll deal with it. Kirk. All right. Kirk, Varsho, and Clement coming up to bat. There's your lineups. Let's go over the lineups really quick. We didn't get to do those in the pregame because we missed pregame. Bright Wolf, what's up? Good to see you. Lloyd's here too. Cole Trickle. What a race, huh? What a race. DeMerck, thanks for that sub as well. So here it is. We got Springer, Lucas, and now Strahl is the pinch hitter for Lucas. He's playing right field now. Guerrero, Vladdy G. Then you got Barger, Kirk, Varsho, who just made that last out. You got Clement, and then you got Santander, and Gimenez is your lineup for your Blue Jays. So there is that for your Blue Jays. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, y'all. Help us out. How did the Blue Jays score the run? A home run, Roger, by George Springer. Leadoff home run in the first. First pitch, home run. So there it is. I don't like how the screen is so wide. I don't understand why it's doing that. But thank you guys for tuning in here. We are here in the bottom of the 4th. Maybe Mariners can get a pendant. We'll see. We'll see. We got a close game at least. At least it's all. I thought it'd be a blowout considering 15 innings by the Mariners. 15 innings by the Mariners. One form, Denny wins. That's right. Denny won, Kevin. It's awesome. Denny's in the Final 4 for sure. Yep. Always got to pass the Tech. Got to pass Tech first, right? Got to pass Tech first. Or maybe Mariners can get a tie game here going. That would be fun. See if we can rebound here for missing 3 innings. I think we can do it. Congrats again on your giveaway win. Oh, yeah, RB. RB. Yeah, congrats, RB, again. And RB, did you get my social medias? And I will, if you did send something to me, I will definitely send it back. I will definitely respond to you. All right, here we go. Kirk, the catcher, is up to bat. Kirk, the catcher. CeeLo, don't sweat the small stuff. Not a good thing. You got a good thing going here tonight. We'll see how it goes. 135 likes. Let's go. Let's go to 200. Help us out with the likes, y'all, as you're coming in. Thanks so much for the helping out. All right, Kirk is up to bat here. The catcher, he's 0 for 1 tonight. Miller, 42 pitches, 3 innings pitched, no Ks, 1 earned run. Here is Miller. Sets, he kicks, he deals. The pitch is a strike. 0-1 on a 86-mile-an-hour slider. 86-mile-an-hour slider. Strike 1. He gave complimentary beverages on the flight. Oh, nice, Tiff. Nice. Do we have Domino's on there too? Can we put a Blue Jays? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. Here we go. Miller comes set. Kicks to Kirk. Here's the pitch. Ball high. 1-1 on a sinker. I'll get those emojis in there right now. 1-1 on a sinker. Rouse. Here's the come set. He kicks. He deals. And that is a ball. It's 2-1. 2-1 count. 2-1 count now. 2-1 count. Blue Jays. I'll put the Mariners here in just a second. Here Miller comes set. Here comes the deal. The kick. Fly ball. Left field. Shallow. And to the warning track. And it is an out. Arozarena with the out. It is 1 down. 1 down. Kirk pops out. That's a 1 out. Pop up. Got the game on plus SNF. Thanks, Tiffany. Batter, swing. Batter, amigo. Bigfoot. Appreciate you being here. Marshall, what's up? Good to see you. And all right, thank you, RB. I'm glad you contacted me there. Varsho now. He is the center fielder. Varsho's the center fielder here in the bottom of the 4th. Bottom of the 4th here. 1-0. The pitch. First pitch, strike right down Main Street. 4-seam fastball. 0-1. 95 on the gun. 95 on the gun. 4-seam fastball. 540 in the house. Thanks so much, guys, for being here. Keep on hitting that like for us. Subscribe to the channel for a lot more baseball. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Pop high foul. 96-mile-an-hour fastball by Miller, the right-handed pitcher. He's got 49 pitches. CeeLo, who would have thought the baseball postseason live streams would get you 39,000 subs? I was curious about it, Cole, but I didn't realize, I didn't think. But we're having a great time. Now our next goal is 40,000, y'all. 40,000. All right, here's Miller. He comes set. He comes pitch, and here it is. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Varsho goes down. K's in the chat, y'all. Mariner fans.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
K's in the chat. I'll fill out the inning here. And that is 3 down. 3 down. 3 down. Oh, we got one. Oh, no, we got one more. Clement. Sorry, Clement. One more time. Clement, he gets the swings on the first pitch. Julio, line drive to Rodriguez. And now we're 3 outs. Now we're 3 outs. Now we're 3 outs. All right. Hey, appreciate y'all hanging out with us coming up. Thanks for the sub as well. Appreciate that. Maxi363. Maxi, appreciate you. Maxi, thanks for subbing. Let's go Mariners, Michael Bryant says. I knew a Michael Bryant before. He was a great friend. I don't know. You live in Tennessee, Michael Bryant? Suarez, Canzone, and Robles. Robles coming up. Suarez, Canzone. Let's take a look at the Mariners lineup, and we didn't get to rock with that. Arozarena, Raleigh, and OP2 Rodriguez. They swapped those guys. Arozarena, Raleigh, Rodriguez, Polanco, Naylor, Suarez, Canzone, the DH, Robles, the right fielder, and Crawford, the shortstop. So there is that. Both pitchers are still in here, and we're ready to have some fun here. Suarez, Canzone, and Robles coming up to bat for your Seattle Mariners. CeeLo, besides Braves streaming next season, are you open to doing popular non-Braves games? Yeah, I just don't want to. My schedule is tight as it is already with Braves and NASCAR. That would add an extra day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll entertain that. See how bad the Braves are next year. We'll see. Giles County, Tennessee. Awesome, Shrek. Nashville over here. Thank you, Shrek. Thanks for being here. Roger, is Talladega a get-in or go-home race? No, it's not. Martinsville is the get-in, go-home race. So that's, we're 152 likes. Let's go to 200 likes, y'all. 200 likes. 200 likes. And I don't like this that I have to, like, I wonder why it does that. All right. Thank you guys for being here. It is 1-0 Blue Jays in the top of the 5th. 1-0 Blue Jays in the top of the 5th. You're welcome, Roger. Cole, some hundreds and hearts. On top of those hearts, too, as well. The hearts in the little bottom corner. Make sure you tap in those hearts. That helps the algorithm like you wouldn't believe as well. So tap those hearts as well. We're in bada swing, bada swing. 1-0 is the score. 1-0. Martinsville's the playoff crazy race. Yes, we'll be live for that too as well. Hey, give a shout out to Penny in Fernandale, Washington. Penny, thanks for watching, Penny. Appreciate you, Penny, for watching. Bring some heat, Jays. Bring some heat. Here's Suarez, the third baseman. He's up to bat. Third baseman Suarez. He's up to bat here. 159 likes. Our NASCAR stream did very, very well. I don't know why. Giving me a... here's Guzman. Comes set. He kicks. He deals. First pitch. There's a strike. Strike one. 0-1. Count 0-1. If Jays hitters don't wake up soon, they're 100% losing this game. Demerk. Oh, sitting at home too long. Watching these games. Here's Suarez. Comes set. Or Guzman comes set. Here's the pitch. Popped up, right side. Vladdy G says, I got it in foul territory. Vladdy G says, I got it, and that's an out. That's one down. One down here. One down. Alcilo does college basketball games with other baseball playoff games as well as NASCAR. That's right. Golden, yeah, what's up, man? Hey, CeeLo. Hey, Penny. Hey, everyone. Good to see everybody. Thanks for being here. My friend played for the Jays, debut April 20th, 1984. Final game, June 29th, 1993. Thank you, Say. Thanks for subbing too as well. 39,022. Appreciate. Here's Guzman versus Canzone. Fly ball. Center field. Varsho. Oh, got him. Varsho got him there. Varsho gets him. That's 2 outs. Got to be patient. Got to be patient there, Canzone. And now here is Robles. Robles. On the go, CeeLo. Little Mariner trivia for you, group. Which switch hitter broke Mickey Mantle's record September 16th during regular season? I'm not sure. What would it be? Guzman looks pretty good so far, Demerk says. Yes, he does. He looks really good. Here's Robles. Here's the pitch. And the first pitch swing to right field. Strahl, who just came in this game almost into foul territory, but he got him. And that's 3 down. So Seahawks. Seattle Mariners not being patient at the plate. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th we go. Bottom of the 5th. It is 1-0 Blue Jays. Coming up to bat for your Jays, it is Santander, Gimenez, top of the order, and Springer, who has the home run that made it 1-0 here. And here's your box scores for your ALCS. As we joined the game in the 3rd inning. In the 3rd inning, we joined the game. And that's where we are now. Let's go Blue Jays. Dominica Republica active. Thank you, Ada. Thank you for being here. Steven, watching from Washington as well. Fermentum, thank you for being here. I'm assuming we have more Mariner fans in here than we do Blue Jay fans, because we covered the Mariners in the wild card and in the division. Ironic calling it a World Series when you only won it in America. Right, Demerk? Got the Mariners live, bet plus money. Awesome. I didn't get to see any of the betting odds on this game. So what is the over-under on this game? What is the run scored as well? What is that? Make sure you guys are hitting that like, trying to get to 200 likes. And Amigo with $1.99 coming in. Amigo with $1.99 coming in for the super chat. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. Kind of changed the camera again, I think. I think they really got a Arozarena out there. This is a Arozarena pitching. But Santander coming up to bat. He's 1-1. See what he can do here. All right, 1-1 is the score. 1-1 is 1-0. Sorry, is the score. To be honest, if the Jays lose this series, I'd be happy. If the team who's never been in it in the finals, exactly, for sure. So 1-1 is the 1-0. CeeLo, get it right. No, cause she said September 16th this year. You're welcome. Thank you again, Amigo. Appreciate that for the $1.99. Everybody tell Amigo thank you. I like swinging on the first pitch, giving respect to Greenwell. Rest in peace. you gotta be patient, man. You gotta be patient. All right, Miller with 50 pitches now. 50 pitches for Miller. 4 innings pitched, 1 K, 1 earned run. So there is that. 567 in the house. Keep hitting that like for us. Subscribe to the channel. We're at 39,025. Let's see if we get to 39,100 tonight. I think we did really well with how we started this game and where we're at right now. Out of the Mariners score, 1-0. They hit a big fly to for George Springer. All right, Santander now up to bat here for Miller. Pitch. The pitch. First pitch is a called strike. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-1. 0-1 counts. 0-1 count. Still not done all the emojis yet. The Blue Jays is in there now if you guys want to see that. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Strike two. Strike two. Put that one in there too. We'll do another one here. Mariners. Here's Santander. Miller comes set. Here comes the pitch. He kicks. He deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. K's in the chat, Mariner fans. K's in the chat. K.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen,
chat, Mariner fans.
we got him.
Miller's on fire. That's a second strikeout of the night for Miller. He's doing pretty good here for these Mariners, considering what they went through these last couple games, last couple days. With a tiring 15-inning game. Here is now George Springer, who hit the big homer. First pitch, foul. Oh, this is Gimenez. Sorry, it was Gimenez. Gimenez, did he ground out? Yes, he did. Grounded out to Polanco. 4-3. That's 2 outs. I don't know what the 3D did there. It was weird. Oh, here's Gimenez. Okay, that was a foul. Ground ball. There it is to Polanco. Throws it over. Don't be in too much of a hurry, Gimenez. And that's 2 outs. There we go. 2 outs here. 2 outs now. Roger says, oh, it's 1-0. Yeah, 1-0 Blue Jays here in the bottom of the 5th. Gimenez just grounded out to Polanco. And now here's Springer, the DH. He's 1 for 2. The only run for the Blue Jays. Took a deep home run, first pitch in the top of the 1st. And now we have Springer trying to make it 2-0 possibly. Here's Springer. Here's the pitch. And that's a foul ball. First pitch, sinker, foul ball. 600 in the house now. Thank you guys for being here. Help us out. Hit that like for us. Hit that subscribe. As MLB Game Day 3D is what you're watching. MLB Game Day 3D. Toronto Blue Jays 1, Seattle Mariners nothing. That's right. I'll be putting the Seattle emoji inside. Did he go? No, he didn't. I can't believe he didn't swing. That was a ball. 1-1. 96-mile-an-hour ball. 96-mile-an-hour ball. All right. Third pitch. That's a foul. He gets a piece of that. Foul ball on a splitter. It's 1-2. 1-2. Let me put the other Seattle Mariner. There's the Mariners. Oh, CeeLo. Here's Miller. Comes set. He kicks. He deals. Ball. 2-2 count. 2-2 count here for Springer, who put it deep over the fence in the first inning, making it 1-0 Blue Jays. And we've been scoreless ever since. It's been a low-scoring game here. Miller. He comes set. He kicks. He deals. And that's a foul ball as well. Foul ball. Keep hitting that like. Trying to get to 200 likes. That's our next goal. 200 likes. Keep on hitting that subscribe. 650 in the house. We appreciate you being here. 39,026. Why does it say 619 watching on my screen? Because 619. Well, it hasn't updated yet. 650. It'll be 650 here pretty soon. Swing and a miss. Springer goes down swinging. And that's 3. Miller gets another strikeout. K's in the chat.
Got him!
ladies and
K's
gentlemen,
in the chat, y'all.
we got him.
We got him. Love watching from the Philippines. Die-hard Mariners fan. Thank you, Marky. Appreciate you. Optimist Brand Computer. You got. All right. There it is. This laptop has been doing its thing. All I had to do was reset it and give it a little break, you know, refresh everything and refresh everything. 656 in the house. Blue Jays up 1-0. And there's your box scores for the Blue Jays. And here is up to bat here for your Mariners. Crawford, Arozarena, and Raleigh, top of the order. Bottom of the order are the Trucks at Talladega too. Yes, they'll be on Friday at 3 Central. We'll be on 3 Central on Friday. Jays lose this, I'm calling it. Yeah, they look dead in the water, don't they? A little too much party in there, celebrating beating the Yankees the other night. But 1 run, 2 hits, no errors for the Toronto Blue Jays. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Seattle Mariners. So thanks for hanging out with us today. Appreciate the ones joining us. If you're a Mariners fan, make sure you say hey in the chat. If you're a Blue Jays fan, make sure you say hey in the chat as well. We would love for you to hang out with us tonight. My name is CeeLo, on the go with CeeLo. How was your day? Pretty good, Jesse. Pretty good. Had a great stream. What's up, Christian? Good to see you. Appreciate you, David C. Jays don't lose at home. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Johnny Brief. Appreciate you being here. Too funny. My wife heard the shout. Thanks, she's watching it on TV. Amigo. Oh, the... That's funny. Yeah, we're a little ahead of everybody. We're a little ahead of everybody because I'm calling it off the 3D, and we're definitely a little ahead of everybody. So right here is more live than everything. So all right, let's see what happens here. And up to bat, it is Crawford facing Guzman. Crawford facing Guzman. Two outs here. ALCS is Gino. Go to Toronto, Bradley says. It's irritating that we can't watch it on any channel. I know, Debbie. I know. It's on Fox. Here's the pitch. Outside ball, 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. One and 0 here. Guzman comes set. He kicks. He deals. Ball low. 2-0. Here we go. 2-0 count for Guzman. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. 3-0. Does he have the green light here? Does Crawford have the green light here? How are you? I like to watch your TV. Thanks, man. Rico, thanks for watching. Full screen MLB Game Day 3D. That's what we do. Right here. MLB Game Day 3D. F Fox Backyard says, strike. Did not have the green light. Crawford, come on, man. You had to right down Main Street, too. Guzman trying to be too careful, Merck says. It's 3-1. 3-1 here. Crawford, you had 3-0 count. You got to swing the bat. Here's Crawford. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He heard me. 3-2. 3-2. Jesus loves you, Sid says. Well, thank you, Sid. Appreciate you. Yeah, Cubs lost. Chase says CeeLo has been a trooper lots of hours earlier today, and now an after marathon in Seattle. Give him some likes, y'all. Thank you, Chase. Appreciate it, man. We're here. We won't be doing anything tomorrow, though. I'll be out of town unless I can do something from my hotel room. 3-2 full count. Here's Crawford. The pitch. Ground ball. Second base. Picks. Oh, he dropped it. He got him. One down. One down. Clement looked like he dropped it there for a second. Looked like he dropped it there for a second. Thanks for the ones coming in. 705 in the house now. Appreciate the love here. 50. How many likes we got now? 185. Trying to get to 200 likes. 200 likes. Appreciate you being here. You leaving? Everybody. Be safe. I'll see you back Tuesday. Okay. Thank you. All right, next pitch is a strike, called strike here to Arozarena. He's 0 for 2 tonight, the left fielder, Arozarena. Left fielder. I'm here, Miss Dom. Tiffany says, little bobble, but had plenty of time. Yeah, had a lot of time there. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. 1-1. 1-1 counts. Let's smash that like button. All right, here is the 1-1 for Guzman. The pitch. 2. Oh, that was 2-2. Or sorry, 2-2. I missed a pitch there somewhere. I guess when I was hugging my son. Let's go. Smash that like button. Tommy says, go Hawks, William says. 2-2 count here. Arozarena. Outside ball, 3-2. 3-2 now. 3-2 to Arozarena. Thank you, Sam, for subbing. Appreciate you. Go Jays. I like this play-by-play. Really cool. Thank you, Backyard. This is MLB Game Day 3D. I was like 200. Awesome, Jesse. Thanks for the sub, the like. Appreciate that. We're trying to get to 300 likes now. We're doing Honor Hammer and Hank every 100 likes. And he swung and a miss. Strikeout. Guzman takes another one. Strikeout number 5.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. That's another strikeout for Guzman, number 5 on the night. And now here is the MVP for the Mariners. Clicking like is like much cheaper than paying expensive cable packages. That's right, Marky. And the more people like, the more people sub, the more people talk in our chat, the more YouTube's going to share us out and get us out there. First pitch is Raleigh. First pitch is a ball. 86-mile-an-hour splitter. 1-0. 1-0 count. 1-0 count here. Thanks so much for hanging with us, y'all. 1-0 count for Raleigh. Here's the pitch. Ball low again. It's 2-0. Mariners fans sub for a dub. Thank you, Marky. Appreciate you guys so much. Another switch hitter. Fact of the day, despite playing the American League, the Toronto Blue Jays are not based in America. No, they're not. Here we go. Guzman, the pitch. Inside. Oh, what was that? 2-1? Okay, 2-1. Called a splitter. Wow, I thought that was a little inside on that pitch, but okay. A little inside on that pitch, but okay. This is dope. Glad you're doing this, man. You're welcome, Kev. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul. That's a foul ball to the MVP. 2-2 count here, and that's an 85-mile-an-hour splitter. We're at 215 likes at this time. I ask you to honor Hank Aaron at this time. Every 100 likes, we're honoring Hammer and Hank. 44 likes. 44 likes in the channel. We honored the real home run king, Hammer and Hank. Speaking of home runs, Cal Raleigh, 63 homers this year. Crazy stuff, but we're honoring the real Hammer and Hank. Hammer and Hank 44s. Let me see those 44s in the chat, y'all. At this time, respect the 44. Here we go. Raleigh looking for a nice pitch here. Looking for a good pitch. Here comes Guzman on the set. That's a fly ball, right center field. Talking about home runs. It's deep, it's high, it's gone. Raleigh with the big home run. Coming up clutch. It's tied at 1. Wow, tied at 1. We were talking about home runs. Shut the front door, Backyard said. Michael said I knew it. Home run, Cal Raleigh. Number 64, getting it done in this great white north. Coach says the pitch. First pitch to Rodriguez. Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Thank you guys so much for hanging with us tonight. You jinxed it. Switch said you jinxed it. Damn, just joined at the right moment, MP says. Welcome in, MP. Appreciate you being here, too, as well. Here's the pitch. Inside ball. Ball. Just shared through social media. Thank you, Bradley. Share the stream out, y'all. Tell everybody about us. This is the only way you watch MLB Game Day. Full screen 3D right here. And we'll talk about 3D here in just a second. Here comes Guzman with the 1-1. The pitch outside. It's 2-1 on a splitter. 2-1 on a splitter. Thanks for being here, y'all. 223 likes, trying to get to that 300 mark. How are you guys voting for? I don't know. I think I'm going Mariners. I I want to see the Mariners go to the World Series, man. I think that would be awesome. Here comes Guzman. The pitch. Ball for Rodriguez. It is 3-1. Does he have the green light? If it's there, that's why Cal is the MVP. That's right. 3 outs, please, then 3D. There you go, backyard. All right, here we go. Rodriguez comes set. Guzman comes set. The pitch, and that's inside. Hey, Tyler, tell him where to walk. And that was, speaking of Raleigh's second homer of the year of the postseason. And it came in clutch in the best time it can with, I can't type, CeeLo. Jesse, I don't know why. I can see you. You're typing. I'm with you, CeeLo. I know, Lloyd. Raleigh hits a dinger at the same time Mahomes runs for a touchdown. Coincidence? I think not, Jonathan says. All right, 800 in the house. Let's see if we can get it. Steven Tyler. Steven Tyler says, walk this way. All right, Polanco, the hero from the other night. Polanco, are we having a pitch and change here? Are we having a pitch and change? Let's see. Are we having a pitch and change? We're having a meeting at the mound. Is that it for Guzman? That's it for Guzman. The Mariners have knocked Guzman out of this game. This is more American north of Canada than Canadians. I picked a bad time to quit smoking. I picked a bad time to stop sniffing glue. If you know, you know. Well, I can't spell right now, CeeLo. That's what I mean. Oh, okay. What's up, Kenneth Clark? Good to see you. And that's it for Guzman. He's responsible for the runner at first. But 5 2/3 innings pitched, 5 Ks, 1 earned run. The Mariners have shut the lights off in Canada the day before Thanksgiving. And they're thanking their lucky stars for Cal Raleigh with a big homer tying it up at 1. And let's see what happens here as man, oh man. Okay, they're not going to get Guzman off the thing here, so we'll go back down here and we'll see the new pitcher for the Blue Jays. New pitcher for the Blue Jays. It's going to be Brendan Little. I believe he's the left-hander. Yes, he's the lefty. Brandon Little is the new pitcher. Give up on 1 homer, you're out of here. Gonzo. What's up, everybody? Make sure you're hitting that like, trying to get to 300 likes. 300 likes, we'll honor Hammer and Hank again. But that is not Guzman out there. That is Brendan Little. Brendan Little now here. I stepped away for a bit and I just noticed you made 39,000. Yes, we did 39,000 on the stream, and if we'll finish the night, we'll do a pie to the face, and then I got to do another one for Brian and record it. There you go. You got 219 likes. Rainbow Pickle, thanks so much for that. We're trying to get to 300 now. 300 likes. Y'all help us out with that. Thanks for the shout out, Johnny Briefs. Man, thanks for being here. Love the Mariners symbol there. How does tying a game shut the lights off? Really? Dave, I'm sorry. That's a Brave expression. When a pitch that I'm a Atlanta Braves channel, and when the Braves get a pitcher knocked out, they turn all the lights off in the stadium and do the chop thing and all that stuff. So I'm sorry. That's a Braves comment for me. Sorry to be confusing. But yes, so turning the lights off, we call it there in Atlanta. So I'm Atlanta Brave pitcher. Bad choice of change of pitcher, Backyard says. Bad change of pitcher. And here's Polanco, the hero from the other night. Polanco, the hero from the other night. And it's tied at 1. Here we go. Bradley says, get him out. The pitch. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 on a knuckle curve. Brandon Little. CeeLo, I have to go. All right, see ya. How does this video game thingy work? It's a synced with what's happening in the game. Yes, this is MLB Game Day 3D. And it's based off the Google StatCast Cam at Rogers Center. It tracks baseball speed, player movement, and bat speed, baseball speed, and player movement. Puts it in a program and lets you watch it. You're welcome, Dave. Yeah, sorry, I'm a Braves fan. So here's the pitch, inside ball. 1-1 now. 1-1 count on a 93 cutter. I'm also watching this live off of MLB Game Day 3D. I'm not watching the TV. This is exactly, the TV is way behind of what's actually happening at the stadium, so we're watching it live here. Well, way better than listening to the radio. I was listening on my way home. Thank you, Rainbow. Appreciate that. All right, here we go. 1-1, 2 outs. Polanco trying to get ahead here again. Be the hero here in Game 1 of the ALCS. Little comes set. He kicks. He deals. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2 on a 95 fastball. 95 fastball. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks so much. Hit that like for us. Trying to get to 300 likes. 300 likes. Subscribe to the channel as well. We're trying to get to 39,050. Unfortunately, the hero of this game will be Lucas, Jonathan says. Here's the pitch. And that's a ball. Wild pitch that's going to go to second. Rodriguez is going to second. He thought about going to 3, but catcher got it there. So cool. Love the graphics. Freaking rocks. Thank you, man. Thank you. Crazy. What's up? Chiefs 13, Lions 10 at the halftime. All right. See Phillies throw the season away. Yeah, it was horrible the way they lost there. But Rainbow Pickle, thanks for watching. Appreciate all the ones. Great service. Just sub. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it, Chris. Here's the pitch for Little. And that's a... Did he get him? Ball in the dirt. No. Wild pitch. Ball in the dirt. It's 3-2. Full count here as the Jays have gone to the Blue Jays. CeeLo and my last name, Hearts. That's why I love this channel. Marky, CeeLo. I like it. There you go. Speaking of hearts, make sure you tap in those hearts there in the chat at the very bottom. That helps. Tap those hearts there at the very bottom, y'all. Tap those hearts in the very bottom, y'all. All right, 2-2, 2 outs. Polanco trying to get another run in here. Be the hero again. The pitch. Foul tipped off. Foul. 3-2 still. Foul ball, which was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball by Little. Getting a fresh ball by the umpire. W Stream, thank you, Anamime. Thanks for being here. Cool channel. Thank you, Jenny, for being here. Amigo, thank you again for that super chat. Wouldn't that be wild if the Mariners brought the city together? It would be wild in Seattle for sure. Dave B, appreciate you being here. Welcome in. We're trying to get to 300 likes. Y'all on the channel, 300 likes. Hit that like for us. Here we go. Polanco, 3-2, 2 outs. Can he be the hero again? Can he be the hero again? Little, the pitch. That's a base hit between the runs. Here comes Julio Rodriguez. He's going to score, and the Mariners are up 2-1. Polanco, the hero here in Game 1 of the ALCS. What's going on, Mariner fans? Wow, Polanco, the hero the other night, and now is the hero now tonight. Polanco 1 for 3 with an RBI. And now it is Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 2, the first baseman. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike one, 0-1. The Mariners lead this 2-1. Tiff, I am so glad I didn't bet big on the Blue Jays in Game 1. Remember us talking about that? I talked about that the other night, saying let's take the Blue Jays big time in Game 1 here. So here we go. The pitch. Out swing and a miss. 2-0-2. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Triton's up. That's right. Michael Bryant. Triton's up. Here we go. 0-2 count. 0-2 count. And there's 2 outs. The Mariners have the lead here. The Mariners have the lead. 4 subscribers away from 39,050. Thank you so much, Nims. And Christopher Knight, thanks so much for that. Christopher Knight and Nims, appreciate the subs as well. Here we go. 2-1 count, 2 outs, and Josh Naylor trying to keep it here. I can't read the inning. It is the top of the 6th. The Mariners up 2-1. Top of the 6th, up 2-1. Jay should have gotten 5 to 7 runs before the 6th. But Guzman is out now. And Denny and the Mariners equal destiny. All in. That's right, baby. What's up? All in fan guy. Here's the pitch. Did he go? Did he go? The ball's in the dirt. Nope. He did not go. Ball in the dirt. It's 1-2 on a knuckle curve. Knuckle turve. Why is there furry on the screen? Make sure, triple, make sure you're in 1080p. Make sure you're in 1080p. Make sure your settings are all in 1080p, y'all. If it's fuzzy on the screen, make sure you're in 1080p. Awesome. Let's go. Debbie says with the M's. Keep on those subs, y'all. Keep it going. Trying to get to 300 likes. 300 likes is our new goal. 943 in the chat. We're trying to get to 1,000. How many freaking balls? He's asking why. Oh, Nash is showing up. Oh, sorry about that. Here, back over to first. Nash is a Nashville Predator, my mascot, and he celebrates anytime someone gets a sub. So I'm a Predators fan, Nashville Predator fan as well. So that's why he's popping up there. Thank you, Spain. How many freaking balls is he going to throw in the dirt? That knuckle curve's not hitting, though. That's the problem. The knuckle curve's not hitting. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jay fans.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Blue Jay fans with the strikeout. Let me see those K's in the chat, Blue Jay fans. K's in the chat. All right. Anytime your pitcher strikes anybody out, you're putting K's in the chat, y'all. K's in the chat, y'all. All right. Coming up to bat for your Blue Jays. Blue Jays. It is Straw, Vladdy G, and Barger. Straw, Vladdy G, and Barger. There. So Straw, Vladdy G, and Barger. Straw 0 for 0. Guerrero. Vladdy G 0 for 2 and Barger 0 for 1. Oh, Vladdy G celebrating a little bit too much against those Yankees possibly. He might be feeling it right here. But West Coast versus World Series, Mariners versus Dodgers, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But can you believe all the gifted memberships from earlier today? Yeah, crazy gifted memberships, guys. We got so many emojis now. I can't believe it. So we got 96 gifted memberships yesterday tonight. 96 gifted memberships. Almost to 300 likes. Help us out with 300 likes. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Bottom of the sixth. Joseph, thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate you, Joseph. Can we put the J's in the chat if we like? Yeah, sure, Justin. J's in the chat is fine as well. Thanks for the sub, Joseph. Thanks for that sub, Joseph, as well. And look at the lineups here for your box scores right here. So if you're just joining us, here's the lineup. Springer, Lucas, Springer, Lucas was subbed out by Straw, Vladdy G, Barger, Kirk, Varsho, Clement, Santander, and Gimenez. So there we are. But Straw, Vladdy G, and Barger. So we'll see if Vladdy G can make a statement here and get a home run and tie this sucker up at 2. But thanks so much for hanging with us today. We appreciate you coming in clutch, y'all. 900 Dubs with a gifted membership. Gifted membership by Dubs. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you being there. Give one man. Oh, one man gets to put the 11s in the chat next week. One man in the house with that too as well. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Dubs. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. So Straw, the right-hander, Vladdy G, right-hander, and Barger, the left-hander. So we'll see what happens. Miller coming back out there. It looks like Miller coming back out there as the pitcher. Carl, what's up? Good to see you. Appreciate you here. And my Jays just need to stop playing around with this food. That's right, David. All right. Here we go. Straw up to bat. All right, here we go. Thank you for Anamime. Thank you so much for dropping those K's in the chat as well. CeeLo, please tell me you're going there. I haven't decided yet. Probably not happening. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Tried to call him today with no answer. Nothing. So, we'll talk about that later. 300 likes incoming here. 300 likes incoming. Here comes Miller. The pitch. Popped up. And that's an out. One down. Straw pops out. One down. Pop out. The Blue Jays better seem to find to me, but the bullpen, ooh, yeah. Guzman, wasted Guzman. They wasted Guzman. What's going on here? Why is this crashing? All right, up to bat, it's Vladdy G. Vladdy G now up to bat. Vladdy G. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Vladdy G, first pitch is a strike. First pitch, strike one. Strike one to Vladdy G. He was too busy singing, "Duh, Yankees lose." Joseph, everyone like that like. That's right. Help us out with the likes. Appreciate that. Here's the pitch. Outside ball, just a bit outside. 1-1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. The Vladdy G. Miller, 5 1/3 innings pitch, 3 Ks. Here's Miller. He comes set. He kicks. He deals. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. The Vladdy G. Vladdy G with 2 strikes. I'm glad the Stars got paid this year from Vladdy Jr. to Cal Raleigh. MLB future is bright. Sub from Mariners dub. Thank you, Marky. Trying to get one more like to 300. Help us out, y'all. One more like to 300. We're 1,000 in the chat now. Miller comes set. He kicks. He deals. There's the second base, throws it across, got him. Vladdy G grounds to second base. Polanco, the hero from last inning, to Josh Naylor. That's 2 outs. That's a 4-3. 4-3. Tommy, who was that Yankee announcer you just imitated? CeeLo. I can't remember his name, but Vladdy G was doing that in the locker room after they beat the Yankees. So sometimes karma comes back to get you. Ivan, thanks so much. Ivan, appreciate that sub. Thanks so much, y'all, as you're coming in. Here's Barger. A pitch. Ball 1 inside. A 4-seam fastball inside. But Miller's still out there. The starter for the Blue Jays is gone, and they're into their bullpen. Vladdy needs an RBI tonight, Atlanta says. Atlanta Underground. Vladdy needs an RBI. Rangers fan for life here. Rep the AL West. This is y'all's time. Here we go. Count is 1-0 here to Barger, the third baseman. 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Inside again. Miller goes back inside. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. We got our goal of 39,050. Let's go to 39,100. We're on our way to 40,000 subs, y'all. That's what I wanted by the end of the year. Looks like we might get it earlier. The pitch. Oh, outside 3-0. Does he have the green light here on Miller? Do they give Barger the light here? Do they give it to him? Here's the pitch, the strike, and he walked him. Steven Tyler, tell him where to go. All right. There's a 2-out walk. 2-out walk, and now the catcher, Kirk, he's 0 for 2 tonight. Thank you, a certain somebody. Ooh, a certain somebody sub. I like that. Certain somebody. We got a mound visit here. We have a mound visit. We have a mound visit, y'all. What's going on over here? See what's happening. We got a mound visit. And are we getting a new pitcher? Are we getting a new pitcher? No, they just want to talk to him. Talking the bat Kirk. I heard Judge is looking for a trade to the Mets to be back with Soto. Ooh, Peter, that would be something. 71 pitches for Miller. 72 pitches. It says 71. 71 pitches. Sorry about that. 71. Looks like they're going to keep him in there. Now let's go back to the screen. 71 pitches. Miller comes set, facing Kirk. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a strike. Caught the bottom of the corner there. Slider, 0-1. 0-1 count. Is the dip for the chips? That's right. Always say there's always next year. with the Bears as well. That's right, Miss Tom. Pitching into a keg ain't easy. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. Ball outside. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. It's a Canadian Thanksgiving tomorrow. And Polanco just served a turkey. Last inning, putting him up 2-1. Kirk, 1-1 count here, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Almost 1,100 in the house now. Almost 1,100 in the house. This looks so funny. It is MLB Game Day 3D, y'all, based off the Google StatCast cam at Rogers Center in Toronto. Let's see what Kirk can do right here. Is this guy a tech millionaire chasing a childhood dream? Brilliant, Chris says. Not me. Just know what works. The pitch. Runner was going there. Runner was going on a 1-2 count with 2 outs. He's going to have to go back. Runner was going. Barger was running. See if he can extend this inning. This is wild. It's like the future. 1995. You're going back to the future. Great Scott. Here's the 1-2, 2 outs here. Kirk trying to extend the inning. Miller trying to get out of it. He kicks, he deals. That's a fly ball left field. Arozarena says, I got that. And that's 3. We go to the 7th inning. 7th inning, 2-1 Mariners. Are you excited, Mariner fans? Are you excited? All right, coming up to bat for your Mariners, Suarez, Canzone, and Robles. Suarez 0 for 2, Canzone 0 for 2, and Robles 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Your pop-outs look like homers, dog. Yeah, they do. They looks like they're going. It's tricking you, right? So this is MLB Game Day 3D, y'all, based on the Google StatCast cam at Rogers Center. It tracks baseball speed, player movement, and bat speed. It puts it in a program, throws it back into a program called MLB Game Day 3D. This is the full version. We do the full version, full screen version. Some do half screen versions. Some don't do it at all. I don't understand why. But we do it full screen here so to get you in the game. It looks like you're there on the field enjoying the thing. This is the best thing, the watching a game that you can't watch. And also, it comes with the MLB TV subscription. It's not free. You have to pay $39.95 for the subscription or $149.99 for the subscription. The first one comes with the Mariners radio network, the Blue Jays radio network, any network that you want to listen to for your team is on there. It also comes in the Spanish version, whatever you want to listen to. And that way you can sync that up with this, and it's the best thing going. You'll never miss a game. You'll never miss anything. So make sure you check that out. $149 comes with the games as well, the ones you get to watch all the time. But there's blackout games, so that comes with it as well. You can change your cameras as well. Uh-oh, did it freeze on me? It did freeze on me. All right, 1 second. I gotta get back here. 1 second. And sometimes it freezes on you, like what it just did there. Why has it got 2 on there? I don't understand that. I don't understand that either. Let's see what that's called. Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, 1 second. I got to refresh here. And we'll be right back here. So, new pitcher for your Blue Jays, Luis Verland. Luis Verland, the new pitcher for your Blue Jays here in the top of the 7th. We're going back here in just a second, y'all. I'll get it back in there for you. 3D. You're not even funny in 3D. All right. Oh, I think it finally fixed itself. Oh, it did. Thank goodness. I think I figured it out, y'all. All right, great time. And here we go. Suarez going to step in there for the Mariners. He's 0 for 2 tonight. The first pitch is a strike. Here we go. 0-1 count here. So new pitcher Luis Varland. Bryce Miller will give you the final line score on him in the middle of the inning. Here's the pitch. That's a popped up foul. It's 0-2. 0-2 count. 0-2 count. I did wonder if one of the cheaper MLB subs is worth it, but it's confusing which one. I would do the $39.95 version. You get this 3D all the time, all year round. It goes all the way to the World Series. Here's the pitch. That's a ball high. It's 1-2. Freddie says, CeeLo, how's it been, man? Glad to see you. Are you going to show the World Series? Thank you for your hard work. Yes. We'll do every game possible that we can do during the World Series. Here's Varland. He comes set. And the pitch. Ball low. It's now 2-2. 2-2 count. 2-2 count. Make sure you hit that like. Trying to get to 400 likes, y'all. 400 likes now. 400 likes. How far was Cal's home run? Anybody know? I can go back and look too as well. The pitch. And that's 3-2. Full count now. 3-2 full count. 3-2 full count. We started in the third inning, y'all. We are now in the seventh. Started in the third. Now the seventh. Here's the pitch. Foul. Foul ball. Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. All right. Four-seam fastball. 3-2. 3-2. Thanks, CeeLo. I'll probably just share yours for now. You're so fun. All right. Thank you, KJ. Here's Suarez. 3-2 count. Varland in there. Here's the pitch. That's a foul. Foul ball. Foul ball. Dangerous AI. Yeah, this is it's not AI. It's MLB Game Day 3D. Mariners, please like and sub as well. Earn the dub. That's right, man. Trying to get to 400 likes. 400 likes now. Varland comes set. The pitch. That's a popped up. It's going to be the straw. It's going to hit the wall. That's going to be a double. Suarez going for two. Save. Suarez hits it to right center. Hits off the wall. And it is now a double. Leadoff double for Suarez. And the Mariners have runners in scoring position already. Miller happy about that. Looked like it was going all the way. It almost went, but thank goodness for that tall wall in right center. It hit off the wall. Bobland says, hell yeah. Gino, it's time to go long. All right, here we go. Up to bat, it's Canzone. The DH, he's over 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 on the changeup. Double trouble for Suarez. Mariners have a runner in scoring position. They can go up 3-1 now. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Ball inside. 2-0 count. 2-0 count for Canzone. Gino is like a diesel engine. He's been warming up like since the ALDS. Penley says, told you Varland was on the fringe. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second base. Clement throws it over. That's going to move the runner. And that's one down. Canzone does his job and moves the runner. Now the Mariners are 90 feet away from scoring. And here's Robles. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Robles 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Canzone, another gift from Arizona. Let's go, Jay. Squid says, what's up? Go Yankees. There you go, AY. Proud of his team, even though they lost. And now up to bat, here's Robles. He's 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Ooh, outside. Just outside, did not go. Ball in the dirt. Another knucker curve. They all go to the dirt. 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 Robles. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Left side foul. Left side foul. Left side foul. Marlin, the right-handed pitcher. See you next stream, Miss Tom. Miss Tom, night-night. See you later. Thanks for all your hard work, Miss Tom. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Strike two. Strike two. Trying to get 300, 400 likes. That's our next goal. 400 likes. Trying to get to 400 likes here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. K's in the chat, Blue Jay fans. K's in the chat.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen,
we got him. We got him. We got him. All right. Here is J.P. Crawford, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. J.P. Crawford, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. 1-0. 1-0. Huge K for Scuba Steve. Scuba Steve, welcome back, man. It's been a minute since you've been here, Scuba Steve. Here's Crawford. The pitch. Outside again. Good eye. 2-0. 2-0 to Crawford. We're in the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. Here's the pitch. Outside again. It's 3-0. Does he have the green light? Do you give Crawford the green light here, bringing him in? Crawford just needs a base hit here. 2 outs already. 354 likes, trying to get to 400. Here's the pitch. Strike right down Main Street. Did not have the green light. Oh my gosh, why aren't you swinging? 3-1. 3-1 count. Thank you, James Cheek, for subbing. Appreciate you, James. The pitch. Oh, 3-2. Crawford can't believe it. Crawford was about to go to first base. Crawford couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. Marlin apparently loves throwing the ball in the dirt more than across the plate, Anonymous says. Here is the 3-2. The pitch. Ground ball, second base. Clement picks it up. That's going to end the inning, and that's 3. 3 down. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7th inning stretch. CeeLo, you going on a sea cruise again after that World Series? Yes, sir, Freddie. More content for some cruises coming your way, guys. If you like cruises, make sure you check out. We have a whole section on our homepage for cruises. We've been on 4 or 5 cruises now. Make sure you check them out. Fun times. I do them all the time. Great times. Check them out for us. Marky says, CeeLo, the place to go for games that matter. Go JP. Please like and sub for the dub. Benny says, CeeLo, who's your starting shortstop in 2026? Go Braves. Bo Bichette? Nah, I'm just kidding. We can't afford Bo Bichette. I hope we keep Bo Hot Sauce. That's another explanation down there. Dude, I swear he does. Switch says, no crazy Lions. All right, so let's go 7th inning stretch. Let's first take a look who's up to bat here for your Blue Jays. Then we'll do the 7th inning stretch here. Let's take a look really quick. Oh, they already got it off already. Okay. Right here, it's Varsho, Clement, and Santander. So there it is. Let's do it. 7th inning stretch. Y'all get up and stretch. It's the 7th inning stretch. CeeLo's going to stretch. He's been sitting for a while. Let's go. No 15 innings, though. Let's go. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. My name is CeeLo. On the Go at CeeLo's our YouTube channel. We do baseball, NASCAR. I bet you need a stretch. That's right, man. Been a stretch, RB. I know it, bro. CeeLo, remember the cruise that you lost your glasses on the first day? Oh, yeah. They went flying. Went out there on that boat, man. It was in the voice of Kevin Bacon. Let's dance. Let's go. All right, here we go. Varsho is up to bat. He's 0 for 2. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Damn, homie, you got a lot of stuff. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, check it out, bro. We got lots of cruise videos to keep you occupied for a while. Take me out to the ball game. High-price ball game. That's right, Tommy. All right, Varsho up to bat here. And new pitcher, Gabe Spire for your Mariners. Spire coming in clutch here. We'll see what he can do keeping this lead. Spire trying to take game 1 away from the Blue Jays. It's time for the Blue Jays to step up. Time for Varsho to step up, and the first pitch is a foul, 0-1. They need to stretch this prize pick. Who am I rooting for? I kind of want to see the Mariners win. I want to see the underdog win. I'd love to see the Mariners and the Brewers in the World Series. I think that would be an amazing World Series. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul again. It's a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-2. Freddie says, I remember when you first started. Oh, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for watching. All the ones that have hung with us for a long time. I know Coach has been here since day 1. Coach has been here since day 1. Been with me since day 1. Appreciate that. Pierce and Triton, all those guys have been with us day 1. All right, here's the 0-1 to Varsho. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. 1-2. 1-2 count. CeeLo back at it. Great job. Thank you, JB. Appreciate it, man. Jays have really been lacking their offense. Too bad, because that's like one of their things. And Tiff, the pitch outside 2-0, or 2-2, sorry, 2-2. Tiff coming in clutch with a $39 super chat. Thank you and Miss Spain for bringing joy to the 39,000 people. We appreciate you both very much. Sincerely, the chat, 39,000 strong. Thank you, Tiff. Everybody tell Tiff thank you. And that's a fly ball center field. Rodriguez gets it. He's out. 1 down. 1 down. Thank you so much, Tiffany and James. Thank you so much for the super chat. Everybody tell Tiff thank you so much for the super chat of $39. Thank you, Tiff. Thanks for all the super chats today. The gifted memberships, awesome. And Kelly says, not sure how long I've been here. I just know Coach has been here for a long time. John Parsons. Parsons is in the house. Parsons. What's up, Parsons? Pop fly, right field. Robles is on it. Clement. I don't know why it's blocking us, but Clement is out. Robles with 2 outs. Right fielder catch. You're welcome, Bat Boy. Bat Boy, you're welcome. Yeah, thanks, Tiff. Everybody tell Tiff, thank you so much for the super chat. Kind of like Freddie dropping those likes. I kind of like the Mariners winning if the Dodgers lose to the Brewers. I'd love to see a Brewers Mariners World Series. That would be something. I know my buddy Sam is the Toronto Blue Jays, but for sure. All right, up to bat. It is Julio Santander. Santander up to bat. First pitch is a strike. Santander. See what he can do here. A 1 count here to Santander. Thank you for your live from Montana, Rosebud. Thank you, Philip, for being here. Appreciate you, Philip. Here's the pitch. That's a line drive, left field. Arozarena. What a dive and a catch. What a dive and a catch by Arozarena. Wow. See this replay on this one. I got to see this. Arozarena with the line drive catch. What a catch by Arozarena. All right, we go to the 8th. The pitch. Let's see what happens. See this. Let me see this catch. Nice little went down and scooped it. Nice catch by Arozarena. It's 2-1 Mariners, y'all. 2-1 Mariners in the top of the 8th. Coming up for your Mariners. For your Mariners. It's Arozarena, Raleigh, and Rodriguez. Arozarena, Raleigh, and Rodriguez. Santander. Thank you, Rion. I try my best. I'm not the best at it, but I try my best. Seattle is not done scoring. Mariners whine. Kelvin says, Jay's running out of time. They are, Dave. They are running out of time. All right. And not even letting us. Let's look at the lineups here. Lineups. It is Arozarena, Raleigh, and Rodriguez. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. They have been the scoring machine here for the Mariners. Raleigh 0 for 3 though, but the 2, 3 hitters, the 2, 3, 4 hitters have come in clutch here for the Mariners. The 2, 3, 4 hitters have come in clutch for the Mariners. All right, Arozarena 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell so you get notified on new content. That's right. Thanks so much, man. Thanks for all the love here tonight. CHC Punk, are you here? I remember him from the other night, the Cubs game. Blue Jays need some hit and runs and RBIs. They do need something. They do need some. Gimenez, new pitcher. Gimenez replaces Varland. And let's look at the lineup. Let's see the pitching here. Miller, 6 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 3 walks, Fire, 1 inning pitched. Here's the Blue Jays. Guzman, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, 5 Ks. Little, 1/3 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 K. Varland, 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 1 K. And Gimenez now the new pitcher for your Blue Jays, as the Jays find themselves down 2-1 here. We'll see what happens here. Facing Arozarena. I love the G. All love G. Bob Land says, let's go Mariners. I'm sure many from Vancouver will go too. I went Mariners and Brewers for the World Series. We'll see, Peter. 1,243 in the house, trying to get to 400 likes. 25 likes to go to 400. Help us out. All right, here's Arozarena, who's been dealing out there in left field, catching balls left and right. Jay's going to be singing the blues. Here's the first pitch. It's a ball high, chin music, 1-0 count. We're 26 away from 39,100. Thank you so much, guys. Randy Arozarena brought his defensive game today. Refused to lose. 2-0, another high pitch inside. A 4-seam fastball coming at you by the head. Doesn't look good. Miller lost us the game, Switch says. As he got taken out. Here's the pitch. That's a strike low on a sinker. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike here for Arozarena. Gimenez coming in relief. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-1. Jay's going to be singing the blues. We started in the 3rd inning. Yeah, we couldn't start from the beginning, but we're starting here. Here's the pitch. And that's an outside ball. Tell him where to go, Steven Tyler. All right, so we got a runner, a leadoff walk for Arozarena, and here is the MVP. Thank you, Jeremy and David. Thanks so much for that. Appreciate that. Randy loves getting on base, even if he can't take a hit to his elbow protector. Thanks for David and Jeremy and John for subbing. Appreciate that. First pitch Raleigh takes is a strike. 97 on the gun. 97 on the gun. 97 on the gun. Keep on hitting that like, trying to get to 400 likes. We'll honor Hammer and Hank again at 400 likes. Jays can't be perfect. They can drop a game. They got 7 games to win it. Fouled off for Raleigh. That's 2 strikes, 0-2. Last time Raleigh up, he put it into the bleachers. Thank you. Feel the fix. Feel the FX. Appreciate that. Feel the FX. This is 7 games, y'all. Anything can happen. 7 games. Best of 7. Back over to first. Safe. Back over to first. Let's get some insurance runs, boys. Let's get some insurance. Insurance. All in one, fan guy. He's happy like me today. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It was like a check swing. It was a strikeout. Blue Jay fans, K's.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen,
K's in the chat.
we got him.
Everybody, K's in the chat, y'all. Help us out. K's in the chat. All right. Here we go. It is Julio Rodriguez. He's 1 for 2. A walk, a K, and a run scored. Let's see what Rodriguez brought in that second run. There goes Arozarena, and it was a wild pitch. Arozarena could have gone to third, but he slid, and that's a stolen base. That's second stolen base for Arozarena. And let's see it. Stolen base for Arozarena. Second base now, runner in scoring position. Rodriguez come up with a hit. He probably could score. Cal is perfect wingman. He's got your back. Nick, shocker. Nick, thanks for the sub. Oh, he turned around and looked. Oh, that's his third stolen base for Arozarena this playoff. But here is Rodriguez. Rodriguez batting. Let's see. Mariners gonna get back over here. Rodriguez batting 200 for the postseason. There goes Arozarena again, and another stolen base. I was looking at it because after he stole, there it is, another one. Stolen base number 3, and Gimenez is not even paying attention. Man, oh man. And now Julio's got a runner in scoring position 90 feet away. The count is 2-0. The pitch 3-0. 3-0. 3-0 count. 3-0 count. Man, oh man. 3-0 count. 90 feet away. Does he have the green light here? The pitch. Oh, he did have the green light. He had the green light and he fouled it. I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in reflexes. Please like and sub for a Mariners dub. I love that, Marky. Please like and sub for a Mariners dub. And here is Rodriguez. The pitch. Outside ball, and Steven Tyler says, oh man, runners at the corners. Runners at the corners. And we got 1 out. Runners at the corners and 1 out. Oh lordy. Here we go. Are we having a mound visit? Yes, we are. Mound visit time for Gimenez, who came in this game and has walked 2 batters. Arozarena now at third base. Rodriguez now at first. Let's get it. My Seahawks won today. Hopefully my Mariners does also. Dub isn't enough. Dub isn't enough. Soon runners at second and third. That's what I was going to say. Like, he's probably going to steal. Probably also came out and said, hey, watch the steal. Don't make a mistake. So we got runners at first and third, as you see right there. First and third, as you see. Bradley's calling for a double play. He'll be on second soon. That's right, Bobland. But I think that's what they were discussing. Did Polanco put a bunt down here? A suicide squeeze. Let's see what happens here. Polanco. Here we go. Polanco, 1 for 3 with an RBI. 1 for 3 and an RBI. I had to say it. Favorite Jack Burton quote. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball. Another ball. 1-0. 84 mile an hour. Splitter. Thank you, Anthony, for subscribing. Appreciate you, Anthony. Thank you for being here. Need a strikeout with Polanco to strike, Joseph says. Polanco trying to be the hero again. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 1-1 on a splitter. Polanco drove in the run. Drove in Rodriguez to make it 2-1 Mariners. Drag bunt would be nice right here, too. That's a good point. I mean, that's another thing they were discussing on the mound. Watch the steal, watch the drag bunt. And where are we going with it when we get the ball? They had to discuss it. Here's Polanco. Here's the pitch. And that's another ball in the dirt. A splitter. Splitter. It's 2-1. 2-1. Polanco trying to be the hero again. And Lloyd says Polanco isn't a good bunter. Here we go. Polanco trying to be the hero again for the Mariners. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, Nick. Thanks for subbing. Here's the pitch. That's a base hit. That's going to get past Straw, and that's going to score a run. It's 3-1 Mariners in Toronto. Polanco does it again. Polanco. 3-1 Mariners. Wow. Mike, thanks for subbing. Miranda, thanks for subbing. Dill, thanks for subbing. Appreciate you being here. And that's it for Gimenez. He's done. 3-1 Mariners in the top of the 8th. Love to see it. What's going on? My Stickless, thank you for being a member too as well. Man, oh man, the clutch again for Polanco. Polanco on Friday night, was it? Friday night. And now tonight, twice, taking the lead, making it 3-1. New pitcher, Flaherty's coming in. Mason Flaherty, the new pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays. I hate the Jays and the Leafs. There you go. My goodness. Clutch. This is Seattle's season. Hope they do win. It's a game series steal. Refuse to lose. Bradley says, don't worry, Toronto. This is the best Seattle can do. When you boys are back on top, you will clobber them. So we're going to watch old Flaherty here, the left-handed pitcher, warm up here. Flaherty. I had $40 on the Mariners for $101. They are so clutch, Carter says. But doing it here in Toronto, where the Toronto Blue Jays have been dominant for a long time this season, killing people left and right, for Seattle to hold them to two hits. 2 hits from Miller and only 1 run on that was the first pitch of the game, y'all. Springer took it deep on the first pitch of the game. My goodness. So let's see what happens here. Flaherty's going to face Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. What the hell, Aaron says. What's up, CeeLo? Denny with the win today. I know you're happy. Yeah, we were celebrating at the end of the race there. Like, dislike. You'll have to go back and watch. Torpel 1111 and Katana Cha. Thank you so much. Cat. I'll just say Cat. Sorry about that. Cat. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens here. Naylor up to bat here facing Flaherty, the lefty. We'll see what Naylor can do here. It's not over yet, CeeLo. Oh, no, a golden eye. I know that for sure. It's not over yet. Seattle has a better batting lineup for me. Both of these teams can score runs quickly. That's the question. First pitch is a strike, caught the inside zone, sweeper, 0-1. 0-1 count. 0-1 count. Inside zone for Naylor. All right. Here's the one. Try to go back to second. Did he get him? Safe. Pick off attempt at second. Nice little play there. Nice little play. Nice little play. 3-1, 1 out. Laporta is just an insane tight end. Did he score again? Oh, I'm playing in Porta. I'm counting on the running back for the Bills to do something. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 on a sweeper. 0-2 on a sweeper here. Just need Raleigh Polanco to strike out. See what happens here. 0-1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Outside ball. Outside ball. Outside ball. Sorry, it's 1-2. I guess I missed a couple pitches there, I guess. 1-2 is the count. Josh Naylor. 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blue Jay fans. K's in the chat. Naylor goes down. 2 outs.
Ha! Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. All right. 2 outs here. 2 outs now. 2 outs. Why swing at that garbage? I never understood why players do that either. Never understood why players swing like that, because you have to load up on the bat. And if you're taking your load away. Now, some are powerful and they can do that, but man, oh man. Naylor. And here's now Suarez. He's 1 for 3 with a double. 1 for 3 with a double. And here's Flaherty facing Suarez. First pitch outside. Ball 1. Ball 1. 0-1 here. Here's the pitch. Outside 2-0. 2-0. 2-0. 2-0 count. 2-0 count. To Suarez. Here's the pitch. Did he go? 2-1. 2-1 is the count. 2-1 is the count. Thank you, Josh, for subbing. CeeLo, just curious if you have any Boston Red Stockings gear. No, I do not. I do not. I do not have any Boston Red Stockings gear. I'm a Braves fan. Here's Suarez on the 2-1. Back over to second. He wants him bad over there. Flaherty wants playoffs. That's right, playoffs. Thanks, Polanco, for resigning back with the Mariners. Polanco power. Like and sub for the dub. Naylor just swinging at anything out there. 1,500 in the chat. We're trying to get to... Oh, we're past our 400 likes. Every 400 likes, y'all. Can you move the camera angle any which way on this 3D gameplay? Yeah, you can. But this is the batter view. This is the batter view, which I like the best because it follows the batter. There's a pitcher view that we've seen. There's a action camera that kind of makes you sick watching it. And then there's the strike zone that's like where you don't see the catcher or the umpire. All right, it's 2-2 count here. We talking playoffs? Boston Braves memorabilia would be also cool. Boston Braves, baby. Forgettable Reaper, what's up? Here's the 2-2, 2 outs, and the pitch. Fouled off again. Yes, we do. I have a Red Sox hat and shirt from when I went to Boston. So it is in the house. Okay, there you go. Spain. Everybody tell Spain, hey. She's still hanging out in the chat tonight. Everybody tell Spain what's up. Appreciate you, Spain, for being here. Everybody tell Spain hello. Here's the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Suarez goes down.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Yes, sir. We got him. Strike zone view, I think, reminds me of the early 2000s PS2 baseball game. That's right. Yeah, this is the strike zone view. It just shows you the batter, no catcher or anything, but there it is. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Blue Jays coming down to the nitty-gritty here. Let's see what happens. Gimenez, Springer, and Straw. One only takes one hit. A double. Or 2 runs scored to tie it up. I'm sorry, so it's 2-1. Is there a ball tracker view for long balls? If so, switch it to when the Jays hit this oncoming home run. Bradley, you can have it on action, but it doesn't do it all the time. It all depends on if the camera picks it up quickly or not. But here is a new pitcher for the Mariners, Brash, the right-hander. Matt Brash, the right-hander, is up to bat. Right-hander Matt Brash. All right. Hello, Spain. When it rains in Spain, it falls mainly on the plains. Okay, time to go, Jays. Let's go, Dave says. 439 likes let's do it right now. Every 100 likes. We didn't do it at the top of the thing here. Let me see those 44s in the chat. Respect Hammer and Hank. 44s in the chat. Respect the Hammer and Hank. Let's go. 44s in the chat. Hammer and Hank, we honor you at this time. Respect the 44. We'll line up really quick. Gimenez, Springer, and Straw. 44s in the chat, y'all. Who's coming up? It is Gimenez, Springer, and Straw. And if one of those guys gets on, Vladdy G. But this Spain will be in Spain next year, so I will report back. There you go. We'll be in Spain for CeeLo's birthday. You local? How about the Hall earlier? I'm not local. I am in Tennessee. Nimyad. Thanks for the sub as well. Appreciate it. We're 1 sub away from 39,100 subs on this stream. Maybe a little less than that. But thank you so much, guys. There it is, 39,100. Appreciate that, y'all. It sure rained on the plains last night, didn't it, Spain? Oh, talking about the dogs. The dogs. Subscribe, y'all. This man to 40K. Wolf dog. Yes, sir. Trying to get to 40K. So, oh, look, where are we at? Where the heck are we? Okay, we're hanging out in the Rogers Center. Here's Gimenez. It's the pitch. Strike one. Called strike. Gimenez on a sinker. 97-mile-an-hour sinker. Is this the best of 7? Yes, Claire. It's the best of 7. Alabama here. Jordan, we'll get you next week, baby. That's a pop. Ground out to Naylor. Ground out to Naylor. 1 down. Ground out to Naylor. 1 down. Championship Series and the World Series, the best of 7. Yes. All right. Gimenez walks it off. Thank you, Lauren, for subbing. 3D camera person is drunk. Yeah, sometimes they are. All right, up to bat is Springer, who hit the first pitch of the first ball thrown in this series in the top of the first. Hit it deep. And then the Toronto Blue Jays have 1 hit since. 1 hit since. 36 days until Thailand. It's the pitch. Springer. Foul ball. It's 0-2 to Springer. 0-2 to Springer. 0-2. The Mariners bullpen and pitching have shut these guys down to the pitch. Swing and a miss. Springer goes down.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
Springer
him.
goes down. Springer goes down. It's kind of funny to think this is basically the same as the 1920s listening to sports on the radio. Hey, that's how we do it, X-Light. At least you can watch it. And here's the pitch hitting for Straw. Schneider trying something different here for Schneider. He's going to pinch hit for Straw, who pinch hit for Lucas. We'll see where Schneider goes. Here's Schneider now, the righty. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 on a slider, 88-mile-an-hour slider. Yeah, but Lightning wrist shuts it down, Jake. Here's the pitch. Strike, slider, 1-1. 1-1. Davis Schneider up to bat here. He's batting. Schneider is batting. Let's see what he's batting. He is batting 286 for these playoffs. Playoffs? We're in the bottom of the 8th. Brash comes set. The pitch. Popped up. Right field. Robles calls everybody. I got it. And that is 3. Jays are down to their last 3 outs. This is what happens when you sit at home and watch for a whole weekend. Let's see what happens here. MLB people don't give them time to rest. They play tomorrow also. Yep, they do play tomorrow. Seattle is on fire right now. Don't want a night off. Andrew says, I was born in the 1920s. This is much better, Sonny. Dave says, geez, Mariners pitching to teaching the Jays how to do it. 27-17 KC. Baby. Bones, what's up, man? Good to see you, Bones. Appreciate you back here. We started in the 3rd inning, y'all, and we have done pretty dang good. 50 likes away from 500. Can you get us to 500 likes? 500 likes, y'all. 3 more outs, Mariners. 3 more outs. And coming up for your Mariners, Canzone, Robles, and Crawford. 7, 8, 9 hitters for the Mariners. He says, I hate the Leafs even more than the Jays. By golly, this is real swell. Maybe we can listen to horse racing after. There you go. At least you get to watch it. Thanks for the 3D broadcast of the game. You're welcome, Alexander. All right. There's your box scores as well. We're ready for some baseball. And it's going to be Canzone. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He is batting 111 for the postseason. The 3D makes a ton of difference. It does. And New pitcher for the Blue Jays is their closer, Jeff Hoffman. He's going to come in here and try not to let him score any more runs. Thank you so much for doing this stream. Also, AI is crazy now. Yeah, AI is crazy here for sure. Well, didn't think the Mariners would take game 1. Well, it's not over yet. And how does this work? Apex Master. This is MLB Game Day 3D based on the Google StatCast cam at the Rogers Center in Toronto. It tracks baseball speed, player movement that you're looking at right there, and bat speed. It puts it in a program, puts it back out there, and there you go. It's showing exactly what's happening at the Rogers Center at this moment. It is an amazing tool. You can get it on MLBTV.com. Make sure you check out MLBTV.com. All right, here we go. It's Canzone, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's going to step himself in the box. So we will go into the 10th if they get 3. No, we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th for the Blue Jays. And if they score, then it's tied up, yes. If the VTubers played baseball with $1 billion budget. That's right. All right. Here we go. The catcher's going to catch. And it still makes mistakes, y'all. It still does its thing. All right, here we go. The pitch. Outside ball. First pitch for Jeff Hoffman is a splitter. 90 miles an hour splitter. CeeLo, you my guy, for real. Thank you, Moog. Appreciate it, buddy. Here's Hoffman. Last time we saw Hoffman. The pitch. That's a foul ball to the right side. Last time we saw Hoffman. Is it free? No, it's an MLB TV subscription. It's $39.99 for the year, or $149.99. You get the video with it. But $39.99 is for all season. But Hoffman shut the Yankees down last time we saw them right here on our channel. And Hoffman's going. Here's the pitch. Outside. It's 2-1. 2-1 on a splitter. 2-1 on a splitter. I'm waiting for money for nothing to start playing. We won't be playing any of that music because that's copyright. But here we go. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. 4-seam fastball right down Main Street. 2-2. $40 for the season isn't bad. Yeah, it's not bad. You get the Mariners radio network. You get the Blue Jays radio network. Any team you get for free with it. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a little blooper to first base. Who's going to make the play? Vladdy G says, I got it. That's an unassisted 3. Unassisted 3 for Vladdy G. One down, and now Canzone. He's 0 for 4. 0 for 4. No, Robles. Sorry, Canzone just batted. Robles is up to bat. Robles is up to bat here. Robles, he's batting 118 for the postseason. Here's the pitch. First pitch, strike. Robles 0 for 3 tonight, 2 Ks. He does not want to join the hat trick. Marky says, loves watching games, CeeLo, on your YouTube channel. Appreciate it, buddy. I was here for ADLs as Squirrel. This is my daughter's account, Stephanie. Awesome. Squirrel, welcome back. Which of the 4 remaining teams do you guys think will win? I'm hoping for a Brewers-Mariners matchup here. So Hoffman now. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's a little blooper to right field. That's going to get past the second baseman. Does he get enough in time? No, he does not. Clement just couldn't get there enough. The way it jumped, how it looped, a little hop. Clement could not get there in time. Robles gets the base hit. An infield single for Robles. And he's 1 for 4. He escapes the 0 for 4. Now here's Crawford, the shortstop. 9th batter, top of the order coming up here. Arozarena on deck with 1 out. Crawford up to bat here, stepping in. Here comes the first pitch for Hoffman. Throws it back to first. Safe. Safe at first. Safe at first. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, nice hustle. CeeLo for president. I don't know about that, amigo. Thank you, Rochelle. Rochelle, thank you so much. How many years have you been doing this? 4 years, Wing. 4 years. I've been a coach for baseball for 10 years. Not anymore, though, but I know what I'm doing. Ball outside. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. 2-0 count here. Runner at first. 2-0 count. 2-0. 95-mile-an-hour fastball. 2-0. Why this is not playing the real game on YouTube? They're not going to show that because it's on cable. Well, it's on Fox. You guys can watch it free on the rabbit ears, but they're not going to show it on YouTube. Here's the pitch. That's a foul ball. 2-1 on a four-seam fastball. 95 on the gun. Just sub 2. Thank you, Mook. Appreciate that sub. We're 39,111. We are less than 900 subs from 40K. You have to subscribe to the game to get the game. No, you don't have to. Or you have to subscribe to a channel like a cable provider. There goes the second. Robles hit and run. Clement's going to get him here. So avoids the double play. Hit and run. Crawford grounds out. And that is now 2 outs. 2 outs. Moves the runner into scoring position. And it's the top of the order for Arozarena. I sub 2. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much, Mook and Sarah. Thank you so much. You were a coach for 10 years, or did you say something? I coached baseball for 10 years and also softball. Please accept my Venmo, CeeLo. I will. I will, Rolf. Swing and a miss. 1 second here. Oh, thanks for the Venmo. Appreciate that. 1 second. Venmo requests. You want me to send you $10? I'm not gonna send you $10. 2 outs. CeeLo was also a stunt double in the Sandlot. There you go, Pork Chop. That's right, Pork Chop. Seahawks, he coached Little League for 10 years, then fast pitch softball for 4. All right, Arozarena here. Arozarena. Say no to drugs. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Frozen pizzas.
Got him!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Arozarena gets called out on strikes. Frozen pizza. CeeLo was on his way to the MLB doing umpire. Got him looking there, Arozarena. So this is it for the Blue Jays, y'all. This is it for the Blue Jays. And here is your heroes for the Blue Jays. Vladdy G, Barger, and Kirk. CeeLo gives prizes, so stay tuned to the future giveaways. That's right. We just did a big giveaway on our NASCAR stream. Weed is okay. Lap switch. Here comes the massive comeback, Bradley says. Here comes the massive comeback. And here it is, Vladdy G, Barger, and Kirk. New pitcher, Munoz, for your Mariners. Watch Denny win live at the racetrack. Now back at the home. Watching Mariners take game 1. Oh, man, I bet that was fun to be there, dude. Oh, man. I would be shocked if they came back. Go Blue Jays. Mook says, hey, I've had a really long day. CeeLo has made it a lot better. Thanks, CeeLo. You're welcome, buddy. That's what we do here. My pleasure, guys, for the ones watching tonight that could not watch. Let's watch Munoz warm up here just a little bit. Let's watch him warm up. Especially have no voice left. Oh, man, I bet. You should go back and watch our stream, the replay. Just put $100 to win, 60 on the Blue Jays at the end of the 8th. We'll see, Bradley. All right. Vladdy G. Watching him pitch. Still waiting for my Chase win in person. Seen Larson, Byron, Bowman. I saw your Chase win, Jake. I saw your Chase win. I saw him win. 1,700 in the chat. Thanks so much, y'all. Almost to 500 likes. Let's finish the stream with 500. Wow, that's one way to get $100. Vladdy G. Can he take one deep? I can't believe the Mariners have held the Jays to 2 hits. This is totally crazy. And we're at 500 likes. Thank you, guys. Every 44 likes, every 100 likes, we honor Hammer and Hank. Let me see those 44s in the chat. 44s. You cashed out after the third run. Funniest thing I've seen all day. Hey, CeeLo, send me some money, too. Yeah, I gotta read that. I gotta read that. 44s, respect the 44, y'all. That's what we do here. 44s. Let's win this thing for Ken Griffey Jr. I hope the Dodgers lose. They won a lot already. Pork chop, CeeLo, game 2. Has to wear either a Blue Jay costume or King Triton. Pitch. Outside ball. Outside ball. We are coming for you, Brewers, my brother. Coming for you. All right. Second pitch. Woo! Right down Main Street. Four-seam fastball. Four-seam fastball. Right. How do you become a mod mook? You got to be around here for a long time. There's the pitch. Ground ball foul. Vladdy G pulls it foul. It's 1-2. 1-2. 1-2. Here Munoz comes set. He kicks. He deals. Ground ball. Crawford scoops it. Throws it. Out. One down. One down here in the bottom of the ninth. One down, bottom of the ninth. And that's a 6-3 if you're scoring at home. 6-3 if you're scoring at home. And now here Barger, the third baseman. Barger, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 with 2 walks. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. You do a great job. 44 from Australia. Thank you, Andrew. That's a fly ball. Can't see where it went. But that's a left center. Julio Rodriguez grabs it. That's 2 down, and the Blue Jays are down to their last out. 2 downs here. CeeLo, thank you. Now, tomorrow I'm out of town, guys, but I'll be back for Game 3 for the ALCS. Hopefully it's at nighttime. Tuesday we'll be back for the NLCS Game 2. I will not be able to do game tomorrow. I'll be out of town, so we'll be back. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a strike, high in the zone, and the Blue Jays are down to their last 2 strikes. Blue Jays are down to their last 2 strikes. We'll be back. Yeah, I can't. I'm out of town, Blake. I'm out of town. Unless I can do it from my hotel room, which I don't think I can. 2 strikes. Adulting. Work. It's called work. You guys actually think the M's have a chance to win here? We'll see, Jay. We'll see. This is not a good start for the Jays, though. The pitch. Popped up. Arozarena underneath it, and the Mariners win. Mariners win. Wow. Thank you, Mark, for the sub. All right. All right, y'all. There it is. Let's go over the final box score here. Miller gets the win with a 2.61 ERA. Guzman gets the loss. He didn't last very long, did he? I'm a Jays fan, but that China is going. That's right. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. 1-1 record for Guzman. Munoz, second save of these playoffs. Let me turn my face all live channel. And let's take a look at the wrap really quick. Look at the wrap really quick here. Miller, like I said, with the win, and it was 3 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Mariners. Thanks for the sub. the Mr. B, Mark, and Mook. Thanks so much for the subs, y'all. CeeLo can dance, yeah. Blue Jays, 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They held the best team in baseball, one of the best teams in baseball, to 2 hits, y'all. Too much partying beating those Yankees, I think, and it still kept up with them. They're still on that hangover, I think. How did the Jays scored 10 runs in the first game, but they only score 1 against the Mariners with 2 hits. Crazy stuff, y'all. Crazy stuff. CeeLo, don't set too many Guinness records in your SR71 Blackbird tomorrow. That's right. Appreciate y'all. I'll be around. Yeah. Thank you, Joseph, everybody. All right, let's take a look. And Miller, they're going to give the MVP to Miller. He's 6 innings pitched, 1 earned run, 3 Ks, 3 walks. Here's some notables from the game as well. Miller, Guzman, who was a pitching duel, and Raleigh with the big home run. 2 for 4, a homer, RBI, and a run scored. And 1 error for the Mariners. Let's take a look at the home run by Springer. We missed that home run. So let's. Oh no, I don't want to see that. No. I want to see it this way. Let's watch it in 3D. Here we go. Let's watch this sucker in 3D. Let's see the first pitch homer. All right, here we go. Let's watch Springer's home run. This is the first pitch of the game. Wow, right center. First pitch, took it deep, fought it. Look at that. Springer with the home run. First pitch of the game. That was their 1 hit. They only got 1 more hit after that. Pathetic for the Blue Jays. Wow. There's that. All right. And then let's see here. That was 300 some feet. Let's look at Cal Raleigh's home run. Let's take a look at this. His second homer, it was 420 feet, 108 off the bat. This was against Guzman. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this home run really quick. We'll call it a night. Here's Raleigh's home run to tie it up. Oh, big fly. And that other hit that Polanco hit, it should have been a home run too, but it hit right where the wall was so tall. So Raleigh there ties it up at 1. Man, oh man, I'm so embarrassed to be a Yanks fan. Crazy stuff, y'all. All right, that is it. And then Polanco singles on a line drive, making it 2-1. Polanco singles on a ground ball. Why isn't Polanco the MVP here? Forget that. I'm giving it to Polanco. I know Miller kept it scoreless, but 2 hit, 1 earned. But I'm thinking Polanco deserves the MVP, y'all. What do you think? Are you agreeing with me? Polanco should have the MVP tonight. Maybe share it with Miller. That's what should happen. But wow, oh wow. So now they give Miller the MVP player of the game, but it should have been Polanco for sure. We'll see the leaderboard here. They're gonna show it. Player of the game. Let's look. Player of the game. Oh, that's old. I don't know what that is. Okay. Anyways, that's it, y'all. Thanks so much for hanging with us tonight. We started this thing in the 3rd inning. We've really did well. And I hope you guys had a good time tonight on the Go with CeeLo. We'll be back for some more baseball, not tomorrow. You never know, though. What's up, CeeLo? I missed the end of the race. Congratulations, Skid Mark Hat. Thank you, T-Van. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it coming in here. Polanco, his name was mentioned at the most, for sure. Time to put paper bag on my head. Fun of lions and tigers. Oh, man. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you tonight. I want to thank my lovely wife, Spain, for everything that she's done for us tonight behind the scenes. And that's it. So we appreciate you being here, y'all. Oh, look at that pretty water right there. I turned it off too soon. But I want to thank my mods for moderating today. We've been on since 4 o'clock Central. Almost 6 hours of streaming today. And lots of subscribers. We went over 39,000. And promise you guys a pie to the face, a couple of them. Promise you that. Even if it's just a live stream just to put pies in the face of CeeLo, we'll definitely make up for it. But thanks for all the who won the gifted memberships today during the racing stream. Thank you everybody that subscribed to us here tonight. 536 likes, and we still have over 600 here hanging out with us. So Thank you, Tiff, for the super chat tonight. Rum Runner with a $2 super chat. Let's see who else here. Tiff with a $39 super chat. You're the best, Tiff and James. Love you guys. And $1.99 for Amigo. Appreciate that, Amigo, for the $1.99. And I think that is it. So Hawkeye becoming a member as well. Hawkeye, thank you too as well. All right, that's it. I'm gonna call it a night. You never know tomorrow. You never know, but probably not. We'll see you definitely Tuesday night for some more baseball. Dodgers, Brewers. Good night, guys. Peace.